David's going to play this one a little bit smart. I think he's going to start off a little bit slow in the very get-go, get that work up within, and see what happens next.
Aidos is sitting back very patiently. He's already starting to feint. He's already cutting the ring off. I mean, closing the distance. He hasn't yet to deliver some punches, but he just wants to get inside, and it's just that mental pressure, Eric, that another fighter brings.
You know, I got to say, I was very fortunate to see David Reyes fight in Oakland back in August. Unfortunately, his loss against Tony Hirsch. But I have to say, those first couple of rounds that he was out there, I did see the way he studied his opponent.
Well, he does put the work in. He's very competitive, as you know, and he never lays down for a fight. He brings everything that he has. Record speaks for itself, and, you know, 41 professional fights. You can't trade that experience in for nothing.
No, definitely you can't.
Aidos is sitting back, being very patient, working out the jab, right jab, high guard, starting to dip a little bit. Hasn't really landed that big left hand.
Well, I can say Aidos definitely was working on his feet and his punching charisma based off of how his sparring was going during his training camp.
I mean, the only knock that I have is I really don't like the wide base, but you know what? If that's what's working for him, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
I think he's going to take advantage of that wide base with those jabs, the way he's coming in, backing out pretty quick on that back hind leg.
Well, he just took a right hand from Reyes, but dropped the left right back at him into counterpunch, and now he's letting his hands go.
Good combo right there by Aidos.
Aidos, those are all power shots right there, Eric.
Using that.
I believe Reyes is hurt already. I believe Reyes is stunned.
Already bleeding from the eyebrow.
I believe it was that straight left hand from Aidos.
Referee Ivan Guillermo already noted.
Our referee with plenty of experience, been in the ring many times. Does a fantastic job to keep the fighter safe and protect the fighter from his own self. Aidos with a big left hook to the body. Aidos again, with that jab, piston-like jab.
David Reyes actually just being more cautionary now.
Eric, who does Aidos remind you of? Reyes seemed to be buckled right there with that right hook.
You know, it's funny. I think Aidos reminds me of a young, and you're going to get me blind on this one, but he reminds me of a young Triple G.
I was about to say the same thing, except for a southpaw, but he brings the pressure from his first professional fight to, hey, the rest is history.
Stop.
Aidos, a very good sportsmanship, touches gloves at the end of the first round. I expect the doctor to come in soon and take a look at that cut. Top to bottom, there it goes, right there. I believe that was it right there. It was the play-by-play. He's setting up that, no, that cut was done by a straight left hook. Inside, because he does have that straight left. We're going to watch it right now. As you look at the play-by-play, he's setting up that big left with the right hand. He's got with the right jab from top to bottom. There it goes, right there. I believe that was it right there. It was a slash, left hook, uppercut.
Got that Dumbo hit right on it.
Yes. There you go. Now is the bleeding. As you can see it coming down on his arm.
I think that combination really got him on that.
With piston-like jabs on the southpaw. As we begin round two, ladies and gentlemen. Aidos establishes his well-being inside of the ring with piston-like jabs on the southpaw stance.
I'm going to give credit to David Reyes' corner. They did stop the bleeding, but if Aidos is going to play this smart, he's going to keep going, tapping it, using that jab to that advantage.
Well, I want to talk about what led up to that big punch, and that was a couple body shots that we didn't talk about early in the first round.
Like I said, I think he's definitely taking advantage of that jab and the way he's working it. Getting those combos in, pushing him against the ropes.
Reyes to move out of the way, and again, that's that experience of 41 professional fights. Nice combination by Aidos.
Power hook by Aidos.
To the body and to the head. His hook, it's kind of short. It's not really to the head, and it's not really an uppercut. It's like, you know, like De La Hoya had the 45. Like Razor Ruddock had the smash.
Aidos showing off his speed right now. I think David's just playing it cool right now. He needs to come forward a little bit, and I understand he's protecting himself, but Aidos taking advantage of those ropes where he's pulling against.
Aidos is definitely dictating the pace, cutting the ring off, applying that pressure, loading up with heavy punches, heavy arsenal. You know, again, this is scheduled for 6 rounds. And let's give credit to Reyes. That ring experience is paying dividends right now, because any other fighter would have folded under this pressure, this amount of pressure, plus being handicapped with that cut right eye.
Like I said, I think he's playing it smart. Does need to move out from those ropes, though. Aidos taking advantage, throwing him in those corners, getting him up against those ropes, and again, taking advantage of those jabs, getting those power shots as soon as he's backing them out. David Reyes looks like he's getting irritated by the blood that's coming down. Looks like it is getting into his eye.
Yeah, it's starting to come down. Look for our referee maybe to step in. Just take a look at it. Definitely at the break of this end of this second round.
Yeah, I think definitely the doctor's going to have to look at that. 30 seconds into left of round 2.
Team Aidos is still applying that pressure. Wants to pick off his jab and land his big left.
Aidos with a really good win back in May 2025 in his home country. Coming into this U.S. debut as a really strong holder on this.
Well, you talk about his USA debut, and let's thank Marv Nation Promotions once again, giving these fighters the opportunity.
End of round 2.
Looks like the doctor's coming in, or somebody from the commission just spoke to our referee briefly. Yeah, I believe that's it. This fight is done. TKO.
And there you have it, folks. Aidos Medet over David Reyes. TKO in the second, going into the 3rd round.